Well, the movie was really nice. I really enjoyed it. The message in the movie was awesome. You know, God's calling. Well, we just have to answer God's call.
To me, I think the movie, the storyline was perfect and it's amazing, and I think it should be shown around all churches for all Christians and non-Christians to see because it's loaded and it has a powerful message that's been passed across.
Welcome guys to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. It looks like this is my last video for the year 2018. But before I go, how was your Christmas? How did you spend your Christmas? Did you get a lot of gifts? Anyway, let's go to the review for today. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Onwenu. Please kindly click the subscribe button on this screen and click the bell button next to it as well, which tells you every time I have a new video on this channel. And also, this link up here takes you to some other interesting videos that I have made available to you guys to watch for free on my YouTube channel. Don't mind me. In the spirit of the holidays, or should I just say in the spirit of Christmas, I was glad to see the screening of God Calling. You will say how come, right? Okay, so God Calling showed at my local church and I was able to attend, although I got there late. And the movie was well over 2 hours, and that brings me to this. I know that a lot of people have seen the trailer, a lot of people are looking forward to seeing the movie. I'm not trying to spoil this movie, or like it's not like a spoiler alert, but I just want you to not be too expectant. I don't know, but that was how I felt, you know, because I saw the trailer, and as much as I was looking ahead and, you know, really looking forward to see the movie, to know what the story was about, it didn't come across to, after watching the whole thing, you know, it just did not come across to me as what the hype per se. But the content of the story, which you know I am always standing for, right? Content and moral and the lesson overall. The content was superb. You know, he had a very good and a strong message to every one of us out there. Even though the way it was acted out was kind of funny, and that's not the literal way. I wish that God would call me that way anyways, but I liked the kind of description it was given, you know, telling each one of us that at every point in time in our lives, God is always calling, God is always speaking to us. But then sometimes we hear and we yield, and sometimes we hear but we do not yield. So I like that about the movie. Another interesting thing that I liked about this movie was the use of scenes. You know, the way they used the scenes, the way they mixed the scenes. The movie was of good quality. The actors did an awesome job. Zainab Balogun, wow. I think the first time I saw her in a movie was actually Royal Hibiscus Hotel. But in this movie, wow, she killed it. Yes, she did kill it. We all know Nkem Owoh. We all know him. We all know that he's a good actor. He's a veteran actor. Onyeka, Onwenu, Mofe, Damijo. They all brought their acting skills to the table, and I was really pulled in that scene where Sade's father, acted by Mofe Damijo now, that scene where he realized that his leg was healed, you know, and then he was in awe of that and in awe of him seeing Jesus face to face in court, and then he went on his knees. You know, I was pulled in at that point, and that brings me to something interesting, which is more like a question I would like to ask you guys. Is it really true that Jesus has curly hair? Because while we were growing up, I know that a lot of us, that was what we were made to believe, that either Jesus was white, you know, or he had curly hair, he had a long hair. And while watching this movie, for every scene where that man in white showed up, I was like, is it really compulsory to use someone with a curly hair? That's on a lighter mood. Now, to the very critical things or critical messages that I felt this movie tried to pass across. One is about not neglecting our children, you know, being involved in the lives of our children. And I'm trying to trace it back to Sade's life. You know, she was from a rich family, a wealthy family. I do not know how she got into taking hard drugs, but you know, sometimes the negligence of parents could cause that, you know. And another thing is, we should not say because our children don't come to us, we won't go to them. I don't know how else to put that. I'm guessing you understand what I mean, right? Okay. Another good thing that I liked about this movie was the fact that eventually Francis kind of connected back with his wife, Sade. I was glad that that happened, even though it took him to experience a miracle, kind of like to realize that his wife was actually pregnant all over again. Okay, so let me just tell you a little bit about the movie, because I know some of you might not have seen it or might not have watched it and you'll be wondering, what am I talking about? So the movie actually centered on a very loving family, young family. Francis married to Sade and they had a daughter called Lola. But there was an incident that occurred that took the life of Lola, and that was how, you know, things started falling apart. It seemed like Sade, who was Lola's mother, had an inkling, kind of, you know. She had a prompting inside. She knew God was saying something to her, but maybe she just was not ready to respond. And she was trying to use drugs, you know, to overcome that call, kind of. On the other side, Sade's husband was being tempted at work with by this pretty lady, you know. And just because at that point in his life he actually needed more comfort, because he just lost his only child and the wife is not making things better because she was always on drugs. So he felt he had a companion at work, you know, without knowing that she was actually up to something. Anyways, I'll stop here because I don't want to say too much about the movie. I want you to watch it and experience it, and let me know if the trailer that we saw, you know, over and over again actually measured up, if it actually measured up to what you actually watched at the end of the day. Mind you, I already told you it's way above 2 hours, so be prepared to watch it in case you're interested in seeing it. I don't know when it will start showing, but I was glad that I was able to attend the screening. There's always a comment section below that you can type in your comments, and for this particular movie, I'm sorry, the description box will not have any details of where I watched it because it was a screening. Okay guys, remember to check my other videos by clicking on this link up here. Until 2019, till 2019, like it's far, it's not far, it's just a few days away. Anyway guys, thank you for joining me. Stay blessed, and remember, God loves you. Bye.